watch these two teams play, you see how much of a struggle it is just to get. There's a good one.
Pass disrupted and stolen. Cialepa knocks down the triple. He's third in the league in minutes. Dongo cannot finish. Corhan the rebound. Pitt looking to run. Corhan fills the lane. Timeout. Damon Stoudemire. Miner brings it back outside. Brandon Cummings coming off the 29-point game against Cuse. Offensive rebound, Roman. And here comes Kowacie Reeves. Sets up Washington. When was the last time you went to an arcade and played some pinball, Jim?
2 days ago, I had one in my basement. Sopranos. I recognize that right away.
Of course you do.
Indricitis is the zone bust. Largest lead for the Panthers, and it might grow here in transition. Miner tosses it up, Corhan lays it in. But there's certainly some common threads with the sloppiness we saw from Georgia Tech in the first half of Miami. Dunning into the pass. Another time.
You know, they came back and had a chance against Syracuse.
Good hustle here. Washington, the steal, takes it from Witherspoon and gets two.
See, that's too much dribbling in a one-on-one situation by Witherspoon.
For Remagen, the freshman from Germany, who's the great nephew of Pele.
Here it comes.
Cummings, two more.
You better get in front of him, because if you don't, he's going past it.
He's the fourth Panther in double figures, and can't.
But they were able to drive the ball inside.
Cam Corhan throws it down. Remagen.
Oh, here you go.
Finds a Pitt Panther, and it's Brandon Cummings. Pitt coaches were saying how it wasn't over the back, and they get a free two from him. Cummings is their leading scorer tonight, and Indricitis' offense off the bench has been a huge bonus. I don't know if it's fair to say they lead the ACC in turnovers or they're last in the ACC in turnovers. Either way, it's not good. As they shoot 53% on the road, make 11 threes, and win by 23 over Georgia Tech.
Ryan Agarwal moving in. Gets underneath. The pump fake that he saw Henry Vasar in his rearview mirrors, and Carolina racing back the other way to the bucket, the layup. Benny Geeler slides in. Finds Okorie. Ryan Agarwal launching. Three. Shot clock down to 8. And the rebound batted out by Oscar Healte, but the Tar Heels get it, lining up a three, and it goes for Jeremy Dent-Smith from way out there rattles.
This young man was a two-time All-American at Cal State Dominguez Hills in Southern California. Played for a Division II national championship last year.
Henry Vasar counters at the other end with 3. Here is Wilson. Terrific move on the baseline by Caleb Wilson.
The footwork. Well, look at Caleb Wilson. The footwork, the pivot, spin off. He just goes down, shoots the little floater over the big. It's good offense.
Henry Vasar rattles it in from Stanford, trying anything right now to try to slow down the Tar Heels. And Carolina quickly pushes it back, but Ebuka Okorie steals it. Stanford in transition. Agarwal to the basket. The reverse by Ryan Agarwal. Ebuka Okorie across the key and one. The dynamic Ebuka Okorie now with 13. Benny Geeler drives baseline. Ryan Agarwal, 3.
Now let's see how Stanford plays and reacts with no Okorie on the floor.
Benny Geeler, 10 straight for the Cardinal. Vasar, 3, right back at it for Carolina.
How good has this guy fouling? Not sending Carolina to the line.
Open in the corner, and the stroke. And Cameron Grant launching, 3. Bogavats. Jaron Stevenson from deep, and a 3. Pass deflected, trying to force it to Ebuka Okorie. Carolina running with Wilson. And he gets the shot to go off the window. Timeout, Stanford. And that's what he's out there to do, is help space the floor and shoot.
I mean, he was wide open, and his eyes are facing you and I over here on the side of the...
Ebuka Okorie steps through a double team, gets to the bucket. And it's a 4-point lead for North Carolina. And a steal, Okorie races to the bucket. Okorie the land. Career high 33 for Ebuka Okorie.
Good job by Trimble.
Den Smith for the lead. Stanford goes in front, their first lead since it was... Ryan Agarwal, 3!
And then Ryan Agarwal coming off the screen. You're going to be late to close out. One of the best shooters on the Cardinal roster.
A Stanford single-game freshman scoring record. 36 from Ebuka Okorie.
Ceiling when they're healthy, and that is the key word. Toby Lawal missed 9 games. Tyler Johnson out again. Hammond with the steal and the transition bucket.
Abdallas.
Bedford the step back over Washington, and he connects. That's a 3. Top scoring offense in the ACC, 89 points a game. Pierre, big reason why, and an and one opportunity. Hansberry on the move. He muscles it in with a foul.
That is a weight room bucket for sure, Ted.
Hammond now with 6. And in the starting lineup for just the 4th time this season for the Hokies. Washington, tough shot from the baseline. Now Miller on the move. Got cut off. And Boopie Miller knocks it down.
He called for that step up.
He was 2 of 15 on the year coming in. Miller misses a 3. Lawal another rebound. The pass ahead shoot gives Virginia Tech the lead. Dallas dents the rim with the 3. Miller the long rebound. Mustangs on the move. Sets up Pierre for the triple. I have ever coached on and off the floor. The intangibles, the IQ, Boopie Miller hits for SMU. Bedford off the mark, but Hansberry the offensive rebound. Hammond lets it fly, and he buries the triple. Bedford up the floor, Dallas with the lay-in. Virginia Tech can run 2. It's all in a name.
Yeah, no, they're going back to man-to-man.
Yep. Their shoot off the curl. Still letting it fly. And still hitting. Sharp shooter. Igutolu on the block against the freshman Gerdak. Extra feed, Pierre. He knocks it down. Unanswered for the Mustangs. Hammond the lob. Oh, wow! From Toby Lawal. 4-point game with under 2 to play. Miller downhill, using the window. It's a 2-point game. 3 to shoot. Jaden shoots. Oh, right down the chute for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, look for the lob here.
Into Edwards, over Abdallas, it goes in. You called it, Debbie. With 5.5 SMU within a bucket. Into Miller, defended by Hammond from half court. Oh, it goes! A taste of madness for Boopie Miller and the Mustangs.
Here's Boozer. Spinning against Camden. Tough shot. First basket for Cameron Boozer. And the rebound for the Bears. This is Carr, the freshman. There's a backdoor. And here's Malik Brown back for Evans, and a 3 that is good.
That's
43rd three of the year for Showtime Slim.
Well, that's why Coach Shire said he lets a few.
Yeah, that was a really good conversation
that was
today.
A great conversation.
We were talking about the way he's balancing his lineup. Oh, nice cut, and Helix, the slam.
Loved the ball movement, just missed another wide open three.
Yep. Boozer on the attack, and Gumba finishes on the dunk.
Good hands by Gumba.
Against Sarr. Ames in the corner, Camden a triple. It bounces in. 43rd three of the year for John Camden. Campbell into the corner. Ames, double team for Dort. 6 for Lee Dort. Cuts the Bear lead to 4. Double team pressuring Ames. Backdoor again. Another dunk for Lee Dort. Very entertaining opening 20 minutes here tonight in Berkeley.
Yes, sir.
Evans for the lead. Got it. Isaiah Evans. And that's off the back rim, and Gungba got the offensive rebound. Evans right back to the rack. Nice! Oh! Spin through the double team and the dunk.
What you call him, Showtime Slim?
And the ACC legacy piece is just a fun part to see. Here's a takeaway, and Foster will set it down.
Keep it simple.
Winds on Sarr, ran into Brown. 4 to shoot. DJ off balance. Got it. Come on now, 3D.
Come on.
Inside for Dort. That got knocked away. Here's Boozer with the takeaway. Hamenya to the basket. And 1 on the foul by Bell. Team from the floor. Duke's got a plus 11 rebound advantage here now. Boozer to work. Layup good. And that will get a Cal timeout. Back for Justin Pippen. Now Camden. Step back 3. Good for John Camden. He moves into double figures.
With the ball.
13-point lead.
Cookies.
Over there. Here's Foster with Boozer. Layup and 1 on the Camden foul. That'll be the 5th on John Camden. Thinned out a little bit during the last time out from up in the corners, but first time they've had a capacity crowd in a long time. No look for Boozer in the dunk.
Second half, and basically took the life from Kyle. Couldn't do anything they wanted to do. Big time win for the Devils.
John Shire's team in a tie with Clemson at the top of the ACC standing.